Hepinize iyi akşamlar diliyorum. Şu an beni görmüyorsunuz. Birazdan göreceksiniz. Şimdi sizdeyim arkadaşlar. Arkadaşlar birkaç gündür Worms'un haricinde başka bir yayın yapmıyorduk. Bugün Street Fighter ile tekrar karşınızdayım. Yine ranking maçlar yapacağız. Bakalım rankingde hangi rakiplerle karşılaşacağız hep beraber göreceğiz. Şu arada başlık Formula 1 olarak görünüyor. Onu değiştireceğim arkadaşlar. Sonrasında da yayınımıza kaldığımız yerden devam edeceğiz. Bu arada canlı yayınlarımızın tamamında canlı sohbet uygulamamız açık arkadaşlar. Bizimle canlı sohbet aracılığıyla ister bu oyun hakkında ister herhangi bir konu hakkında sohbet edebiliyorsunuz. Bilginiz olsun. Şu andakiyiz arkadaşlar ama başlığı tekrar küçük bir revize edeceğim. Street Fighter yayın yapmayalı da bayağı olmuş ya. Şu an Street Fighter'da 27. ayındayız arkadaşlar. Diyorum niye rakip gelmiyor? Bakalım rakibimiz nereden gelecek arkadaşlar, hep beraber göreceğiz. Hadi be yavrum. Sen değil küçük, sen değil oğlum. Şuradan bir şeye bakalım arkadaşlar. Server'a. Europe diyor. Tamam arkadaşlar. Kısacık bekletiyorum size. Bir oyun indiriyordum. Oyunu durdurmam gerekiyor. Naraka Blade Point'i indiriyordum. Onu şu an durdurdum arkadaşlar. Şimdi normale dönecek. Şu an rakip gelir arkadaşlar. Kemi geldi, hadi bakalım. Normalde Zangief'i bekliyorum ilk. Arkadaşımız İsrail'den, hadi bakalım.
Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buy some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here.
Ondan
Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for KO.
Nefret ediyorum bundan ama neyse.
Player 1 sets the
Biraz daha
tone.
akıllıca oynayacağız.
Let's see if they can keep it up. Goes to the overdrive. How will they take it? Burnout activates. Risky up close scrap still going. Sure you can. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Not much life difference. A quick breather. Nice read with the cannon spike. Excellent block. Nothing stops this train. More fuel to the fire. Hook them up. Hit them while they're standing. Shifting
Çok pis yakalandık.
Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that drive. Closes it out.
Bu salak, bu Humble'la bir daha oynayacağım.
Oh, let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run. Spends the gauge for the drive reversal. Wants to reset enough to burn some drive gauge. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. That's how you capitalize on an opponent's mistake. Get the punish counter by waiting for the opponent to whiff an attack and then strike without hesitation. Neither of them willing to back off. Knockdown. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Takes a trip. Grabs him. Light lead opens up. Picks up the win with the projectile. Good read. Player 2 takes the round like
Humble seni.
What else can they get away with? Overdrive hard. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Experiencing burnout. Player 2 has a slight life lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Knockdown and... Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Spending that drive gauge. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Are we gonna connect with the throw? Amazing. Oh my God, it out.
Bay bay.
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Humble seni. Beğene kişiye teşekkür ediyorum arkadaşlar. Beğeni gönderen arkadaşa da dediğim gibi ayrıca teşekkür ediyorum. Bu arada canlı yayınlarımız arkadaşlar, canlı sohbet uygulamamız açık. Bizim de canlı sohbet aracılığıyla sohbet edebiliyorsunuz, bilginiz olsun. İlla ki bu oyun hakkında olmak zorunda değil. Çanli geldi. Çanli genelde çok tercih edilen bir karakter değil ama güzel. Kıbrıslı arkadaş. Güzel.
Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weaker. They need to hold out. Player 2 chases them down. Takes a trip.
Şu savunmadan bir kurtulamıyorum ya. Barış selam kardeşim, ne habersin? Hoş geldin.
They'll want to keep the pressure on. Fires off in overdrive. Burnout is triggered. Can't tech the throw. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Player one.
Arkadaş Allah Allah.
This is a very precarious situation. Follows up and tags on the light kick barrage. Player one, the corner throw ends it. Player two took no.
Kardeşim benden iyilik valla. Uğraşıyoruz, işler vesaire falan yoğun. Eve geleli de çok fazla olmadı. Dedim bir oyuna gireyim. Sen ne yapıyorsun? Nasıl gidiyor? Ne oynuyorsun bu aralar? İşte bu hafta Final Fantasy'yi platinlemeyi planlıyorum. Vay, Sekiro'da nereye geldin? Vay, Guardian Ep'i kestin ha. Kardeşim süpersin. Guardian Ep'i kestiysen. Bu arada arkadaşlar bu Rashid Street Party'daki yeni bir karakter. Rakibimiz de Fransız. Güzel.
That's how you capitalize on an opponent's mistake. Get the punish counter by waiting for the opponent to whip an attack and then strike without hesitation.
Güzeldi.
Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Player 1 chases them down. Heading into the end game now. It's getting kept. Yo, put that away. Player 1 is burnout activates. Both fighters planning something? Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance.
Kardeşim bana sorarsan Guardian hep daha zordu.
You can feel the intent experiencing burnout. The grab misses. That's some big juicy damage on that counter. Burnout activates. Full S. This is gonna hurt.
Yavrum benim be. Çok iyi yakaladı.
Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean.
Kardeşim bana göre Guardian Ape
They're both drive lift, forward throw, laying the pressure on things. What's next? Player 2 with the rhythm, owning that. Will this super art do anything? What were they thinking? Drops them hard. What a finish! Player 2 was an
Aynen. Bana göre en zoru. Aferin, ben olsam ben de dövüşmezdim. Bak sıralamayı söyleyeyim sana. En zor boss sıralaması. 1. Ha, yine geldi.
Beginning operation.
En zoru şu bu kardeşim.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Their drive gauge was running low, but they use an overdrive art anyway just to show they're not gun shy. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. They need to hold out. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive move and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Ends with a projectile. Player 2 on the
Ya işini okuyabiliyorsun. Yani adamın hareketlerini okuyabiliyorsun.
What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Big counter. What'll happen here? Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Nice read with the cannon spike. A real test of nerves here. How's this? Takes them up. He tries to make something happen with an overdrive art. In attack range, were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? What are you jumping in for? We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Nothing stops this train. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Willing to risk it for the overdrive. Fireball pressure, trying to cap them on the dome. Player 2 in dire. Oh, putting the cherry on top.
Tamam, sıkıntı değil. Bende de var aynısından.
Only 50% life left. Getting up close and personal. Next the counter. Player 2 draws super hard incoming. Flatlines him.
Neyse, ikinci maç var.
Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
All Father sondaki zor değil.
Both sides stepping up for the rebound. Nice counter. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Can they outlast it? Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Knockdown. Can't tech the throw. Player 2 chases them down. His big man hits them with a stop and pop. Player experiencing burnout. Burnout activates. Who will capitalize on an open in there? Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Extending that drive gauge. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Brushes that off and keeps going. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Escapes the corner to reset the situation. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Spin knuckle. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge, charges forward. Super art on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Hits them with a stop and bomb. Up for the arrow. Burnout activated. How can they steal this win in such... Oh yeah, that's what I like to see.
Sağ olasın kardeşim. Allah rahatlık versin.
Oh boy. Both running empty on drive. What a finish.
Astır ya.
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Hit the drive. Can this drive bring them back? Experiencing burnout. Takes them up. Player 2 is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major plays. Amazing. Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. Okay, here we go. Burns out. No, critical art now. Show you. Both sides getting ready. There's the burnout. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking.
Bye bye. Ve aleykümselam kardeşim, hoş geldin. Ne habersin Musa? Nasıl geçti hafta sonun? Bu arada Musa, yayına ilk defa geliyorsun değil mi? Çünkü nickini ilk defa görüyorum. Rakip olarak en sevmediğim rakiplerden bir tanesi de bu. Bakalım arkadaş nereli? Türk.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Haydi bakalım.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Getting a punish counter like that is how you want to start a round. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge, and they outlasted. Player 1 is in burnout, drives off the table. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Starting to sweat a bit. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Just goes for it to stop the opponent's flow. Feeling out the spacing. Player 2 chases them down. Takes a trip. Player 1 in trouble with no drive. Flashes them. Each finishes things off with a
yanlış yaptım.
Big punish counter. Player 2 with the first strike, but they
bakacağız.
Backs away. Not about that BFF right. Nice counter. Experiencing burnout. Vagabond and sent them flying. Player 1 will have to keep a super art. Bring in the heat. Scared money don't make no money. Spins it all for the Shinryu rip-off. Big super art hit. It's on. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Flashes him. Anti-air drops. A quick breather. Brushes that off and keeps going. Will look to apply pressure. Denied. Keeps cool and locks them out. Amazing. Player 1 can't use any drive. Gotta play it safe. Ooh, just no. Critical art now. The drive gauge is screaming for more attention. Oh my God, they just choked it up. Takes their legs to flatline.
Allah canını almıyor ya.
Gotta hand it to both of our fighters.
Bir daha oynayacağım onunla.
Real critical. It's not over yet. Just believe it's time for that run back. Slides and goes for the leg. Flashes him. Player 1 chases them down. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. Can they outlast it? Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Bops him with a target combo. Takes a trip. Drive gauge finally recovers. Knockdown. Adds on a bit extra to that. Burnout activates. Throws out a projectile. Okay, creating some space here. Player 1 in trouble with no drive. Taking stock. They need to rely. They can't squander.
Arkadaş şu.
Player 2 takes the
Atanur, selamlar kardeşim, hoş geldin.
What else can they get away with? Carries the attack. Player 1 was kept on their toes all round and didn't utilize their drive gauge efficiently. You may see them pay a bit more attention to that as we head into the next round. What'll happen here? Player 1 will look to apply pressure. They're going for the super art. The super doesn't hit. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. better game. What can they do with it? Flash.
Arkadaş şu
Player one throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? The punish counter gives
şu savunmayı anlamıyorum ya.
big cannon. A clean KO. Nice meter away. What a finish!
Aldı. Yapacak bir şey yok.
Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Yani şu oyunda savunmayı bir türlü çözemedim daha ya. İlginç bir şekilde. Musa sen nereden bu arada? İstanbul'dan mı? Şu savunma olayını oyunda ilerlemek için mutlaka çözmem lazım ama bir türlü çözemiyorum. Vay keneken hadi bakalım. Bakalım arkadaş nereli? Arkadaş Polonyalı.
Which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight.
Don't expect me to be a pushover. Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
Güzel başlangıç.
That was a solid anti-air. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. He steps in for the throw. Player one has used up all of their drive gauge, reads their mind and takes the throw. Player one needs to deal with.
Güzeldi.
What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player two can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Porter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Nice counter.
Çok iyiydi.
What'll happen here? Player one can't use any more drive without burning out. Both fighters are weighing their options and looking for an opening. Experience in there.
Tuzağa düştün.
Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Saw that coming.
Bak mesela bu savunmayı ben yapamıyorum.
Burnout activates. Grabs and throws them away. Both fighters planning something. Player one in dire straits with burnout. Flashes it. Bends the meters. Hoping for a good return.
Çocuk güzel hadi aferin sana.
Is dominating this match. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Soldier gets tagged by the fireball.
Salak gibi Hadouken atladık bu sefer bizde.
The real fight starts now.
My way. Final round. Fight.
Not close enough for the throw. Experiencing burnout. Takes them up. Blank tries to act quickly, but whips the attack. Oh, he connects with the throw. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Player one can't. No way. No signs of running up from out the corner. Player one with the rhythm. Wall flat into the guard. What a finish! Player one comes away with the win. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that comeback.
Aferin sana.
Sticks the combo. What's going to follow the combo? Lots of aggression from both sides. Taking stock. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. So can they survive
Güzel.
every time burnout? Strings it all together. Knockdown. Picks up the win with the counter hit.
Çocuk böyle iyi oynadı hadi bakalım.
Into making a mistake. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting this.
Tamam savunmaya geçtik.
Triple Jimmy hit. Good damage on it. Player two has the life advantage. Can this? Burnout activate. Flashes him. Player
Ya şu oyunda
dire straits with burnout. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Both fighters planning something?
My turn.
Haku's out of the quick dash. Life lead is there, but still it throws them. Can they use their drop? They can't squander this punish counter kick. Impact counter! Oh, that's so sick. Player 2 can't use any drive through. Gotta play it burns out. No way, that win wasn't luck. That was 100%.
Can't beat me. Fight round. Fight.
Uses their drive gauge. Who's going to field it? They were right to be on guard there. Opt for the over. Uses the gauge.
tamam.
Shifu Jinrai doing the business. Can they make the most of this? Gets into perfect fireball range. Good distance for a shot. Oh, yo, Rock super hit. Excellent read. Player 1 is in burnout state. A very all the throw connects. Oh, here we go. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Changes the pace with the fire. Down on life. They gotta make a move. It turns out. They're recovered. There's a burnout. A real test of nerves here. Tons of space between the fighters now. What are they cooking up? A single hit will do what a finish.
Pushed. Hani o az önce yaptığım Hadouken gıcıklık için arkadaşlar. Biri çok kullandığı zaman sinir oluyorum ona.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Burnout activates. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Buy some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Well-timed corner switch. Just out of range for the opts for the throw to close it out.
Burada çok kötüydüm.
Player 2 sets the tone with that. See if they can keep it up.
Normal ya. Savunmasız oynuyorum. O az önceki şeyi söylüyorsan Hadouken kısmını o gıcıklık için.
Scrapping it out up close. Player 1 has an empty drive through. Hits them with a stopping by. Going in. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Player 1, Hulk tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Burnout activates. They're going for the super art.
Yapma.
Connect. What's next? Player 1 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range to win this round.
Aldı.
Break through with the throw. Player 2 showed they are truly the best of the best.
Radiant'e şöyle söyleyeyim. Normal şartlarda Hadouken'i mümkün mertebe kullanmamaya çalışıyorum. Yani oyun tarzında çok fazla Hadouken yok. Ama karşımdaki adam Hadouken yapınca sinir oluyorum. Bunun saçma sapan bir şey olduğunu anlatmak için arka arkaya durmadan kullanıyorum. Mesela FIFA'da da geçmişte ev arkadaşlarıyla biz dünyada ilk 200'deydik. Sıralamada 4 kişiydik evde. 4'ümüz de ilk 200'deydik. O zaman da mesela aynen tam o ana denk geldin sen. O zaman da mesela hiç kaymadan oynardık. Yani belli yazılmamış kurallar var. Bak mesela şu deli gibi savunma durumu var mesela.
If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. All right, what's coming up next?
Bak mesela bu deli gibi savunma durumu var. Yani dövüş ürünü mesela izlersin. Adamlar sadece savunuyor, başka bir şey yapmıyor.
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Experiencing burnout. He brushes that off and keeps going. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Shoryuken, knockdown, and smart play with the throw. Hits him with a 96 killer beast hit. Ooh, they're gonna feel that. Here we go. Turns out, slams on the brakes and shuts out the counter. Amazing draw, super hard incoming. Dragon Last Flame cooks him up good. Player 2 flipping the script with a flatline zone.
Savunma gerekiyor da sadece savunduğun zaman artık sıkıcı hale geliyor.
Player 2 adds a bit of OD spice. Oh, that's a huge counter. There's a burnout. They gotta find something to work with here. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. We're so close to the end of the round that it may not matter, but it is over. Player 1.
Bir daha oynayacağız. Bununla
believe it's time for that comeback. Dakin. Burnout activates. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. All right. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Drive lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. Knockdown. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. This experiencing burnout. Player 2 needs KO.
İşte bunun gibi, kastım bu.
Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. The aerial toss. There's a change of sides. Burnout activates. Going in, hits them with a stopping bomb. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Max SA gauge. They're going for the super arc. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Their spacing is so on point right now. Drops them hard. Throws them. What's next? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Wraps it up with a throw. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Add a bit of OD spice. Final round. Experiencing burnout. Ooh, what a smart throw. That throw will do some good damage. Oh my, the throw tech. Player 2 is in burnout state, a very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. Dragon Lash! Okay, here we go. Nothing stops this train. What now? The drive impact doesn't work. All the throw connects. Oh, turns out. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it.
O yakaladı. Halbuki orada ben süper çekmiştim ama neyse. Ya şöyle söyleyeyim. Bu oyuna kadar ben de bırakmıştım bayağı. Bu arada şu oyunun sesini biraz kısayım ya. Bu oyuna kadar ben de şey yapmıştım aslında. Bırakmıştım. Oyunda analog yerine artı tuşunu çok rahat bir şekilde kullanabildiğin için istediğin her şeyi yapabiliyorsun oyunda. Çok zor değil. Kontrolleri aşırı derecede böyle insanı geren bir oyun tipi değil. O yüzden tekrar oynamaya başladım ama savunmayı hala çözebilmiş değilim. Dikkat edersen çok iyi savunma yapamıyorum. Hani full atak oynuyorum. Kora oynayan biri olursa fena değilim ama savunma giderse biri orada artık sıkılıyorum. Bu arada senin yaş kaç?
A good read on their opponent. Gets through the opening. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Goes for the throw. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Oh, can they
Bak bu push mesela.
burnout? The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. All right, what's coming up next? They were right to be on guard there.
Ne var? Mesela bu push tarzı bir oyuncu. Kardeşim ben 40 olacağım. Mesela bu çocuğa bırak sürekli aduket çeker.
Player 2 didn't manage their drive properly through that round. Meter management is absolutely vital. They need to manage it properly for this coming round. This is the time to use fireballs to chip away at an opponent. Fires without warning. Player 2 can build off this lead. Gotta be careful not to burnout activate. Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force the opponent into making a mistake.
İşte ben de anlamadım ki, işte anladın mı yani, Amerikalı.
Experiencing burnout. Throws a projectile to zone the opponent. So, what's next? Time to reassess the situation? Flashes in there. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Değil mi? Halbuki düzgün oynasa düzgün oynayacağım.
Opens with a jump in, drives it back, misses. Hits them with a stopping block. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Risky decision, but let's see how this plays out. They're both driveless. Raw super art incoming. What were they thinking?
Ya şunu boka girme ya. Girme şunu, anasını satayım ya. Hani şekerli mekerli bir söylem var ya, cinsini bilmem ne yaptığım cinsine çeker olayı. Hani duramıyor yani onu yapmadan.
Closes the gap for the grab. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weaker. Takes the, will this super art connect? The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the...
Ya geri zekalı mısın? Yapma şunu ya. Yapma şunu ya.
Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. Both of them have entered burnout state, which will drastically change their approach to the fight. Player 2 chases them down. Knockdown. Experiencing burnout. What'll happen?
Herif mal ya. Hakiki mal herif ya.
Picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Sağ olasın kardeşim. Teşekkür ederim geldiğin için.
Hits them with a stopping bomb. Good instincts to spend resources while they have them to tack on more damage. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Player 1 chases them down. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Pops them with a shoulder. A super art. Scrapping it out up close. Knockdown and player 2 is all the throw connects. Back into the corner. What setup do they have? Drops that off. Player 2 with the experiencing KO.
Hadi bay bay.
Player 2 comes away with the win.
Kardeşim gördüm seni, kusura bakma. Oyuna odaklanmıştım. Ne habersin, nasıl gidiyor bakalım? Part-time Amerikan ne demek bu arada ya? Haydi bakalım. Zor rakip. Ya bunun iyi oynayan iyi oynuyor arkadaşlar. Arkadaş Bulgaristanlı.
decides to go in with the target combo. Low heavy hits. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Box him with a target combo. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense.
Allah canını almıyor. Çok adama alışamadan humble gibi oynadım ama bakalım ikinci round biraz daha iyi oynarım diye düşünüyorum.
Spends a little drive in smart play to stop the opponent there. Experiencing burnout. The throw misses.
Oğlum niye tutmuyorsun ya?
Up close scrap still going. A quick breather. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Sure you can. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a
Güzel, hadi bakalım.
gets the combo.
Allah Allah.
Hits them with a stop and drive. Going in. Experiencing burnout. Life lead is there, but still anyone get tags them and takes
Çocuk çok temiz dövdü.
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. They were right.
Gitti mi Amerika'ya hiç?
Combo with the target combo. Low kick connects. Picks up some damage with a long-reaching attack. Player 1 has used.
Oğlum biz tutuyoruz, herif tutuyor ya.
Takes a trip. That's one huge life lead.
Çok kötü oynuyorum. Çok kötü oynadım.
Player 2 on the
Ha.
win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jumping. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 2 hits them with a stop and drive. Side switch.
Arkadaş nasıl kötü oynuyorum ya? Nasıl kötü oynuyorum ya?
Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Grabs and throws them away. Both fighters planning something? Sure you can. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Tops him with a shoryu. All the throw connects. A quick breather. Yo, put that away. Player 1, ooh, what a smart throw. Okay. No way, that win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned. Last round people. Both fighters got a...
Vallahi güzel hareket olur kardeşim, öyle söyleyeyim sana. Şu anki durumları değerlendirirsen.
Drive to maximize their damage. Smart play to stop the opponent there. It sends a clear message with a counter. Player 1 can't let this simmer. Ooh, what a smart blow. Made draw, super hard incoming. Excellent read. Nails it. This may turn into a big chance. Player's anti-air in the clutch. Reads the jump in perfectly. Oh, here we go. Closes it out.
Bye bye.
Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with.
Nivlor selamlar kardeşim, hoş geldin. Sen nereden bu arada? Türkiye'de devlet memuru ya da Amerika'da özel sektör, Türkiye'de devlet memurluğuna bulaşma hiçbir şekilde. Yani ben ortaokuldayken hiçbir şekilde devlet memuru olmayacağıma dair şeyim vardı, yani kesin kararım vardı. Devlet memuru ne ya? Ne yapacaksın devlet memurluğunda? Nivlor senin yaş kaç? Nereden? Yayına ilk defa geliyorsun çünkü. Ya öğretmen olacak adam Türkiye'de, ben sana söyleyeyim, her meslekte, her mesleğe girebilir. Nivlor memnun oldum kardeşim. Yani öğretmen olacağım, müşahit tatil alacağım filan, bilmiyorum, bana göre değildi yani zamanında.
What are we going to see transpire?
Arkadaşımız Ukrayna'dan. Hadi bakalım.
But this is going to be a must-see match.
Come on. An honor to be sure. Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. What? Those aren't working here.
What have we here?
Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player one in that dangerous burnout state.
Güzel. Çocuk kötü oynamıyor.
Player one has used up all of their drive gauge.
Ama ben de salak gibi oynuyorum şu an. Onu da söyleyeyim arkadaşlar.
Taking stock. The comeback's gonna be tough now. Can they do it? There's space to make something happen here. And that.
Ulan ne salakça oynadım ya. Ne salakça oynadım ya.
Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Nilor, ne düşünüyorsun peki?
Throws them to negate the block. Smart play to stop the opponent. Easily escapes that throw attempt.
Vay o yakaladı.
Player one in dire straits with burnout. Breaks the block with a throw. Player one doesn't have a lot. Hits him with a stop and block.
Güzeldi.
Quick breather. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Both fighters planning something. Revolt. Player one, that throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Adds a bit of OD spice. The pressure must be driving them nuts. Ooh, what a
Allah canını almıyor ya.
getting ready. Turns out. Player one doesn't touch it.
Herif çok temiz dövdü. Yani ikincisini de ayıktım ama engel olamadım.
Is a force to be reckoned with.
Ama bir daha oynayacağım bu çocukla.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Both of them were ready for a throw. Can't
O yakaladı, güzel.
What a touch side kick there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Does not want to get stuck in the corner. Player one in that dangerous burnout state. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. What's their game plan here at this critical stage?
Allah Allah, çocuk gerçekten çok temiz oynuyor ya. Ya çocuk ne kadar temiz oynuyorsa ben de o kadar salakça oynuyorum.
Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Player one had a hard time managing their drive gauge last round, and I'm sure they're aware that they need to start adapting.
Allah'ım ya Rabbim ya. Allah'ım ya Rabbim ya. Bildiğin tutulmuş gibi oynuyorum ya.
Both fighters planning something? Throw is denied. What a read! And they create an opportunity for. How did they read that throw? Throw throws them. Oh, risky play, but it pays off. Player one overhead. There's the burnout. Player one, that was the highest if I've ever seen. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Bunu yenmem lazım.
Open with the drive impact doesn't work. Connects with the throw. Nice counter. Player one not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Player one, he turns out. Oh, he throws them. Player one with the rhythm, owning that space. Oh, the throw connects. Amazing. Player closes it out.
Güzel.
Is a force to be reckoned with.
Ya ilk maç çok kötü oynadım. Salak gibi oynadım da bu maç daha iyiydim.
Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Player one has used up all of their drive gauge. They need to hold.
Bak yine salak gibi oynamaya başladım.
In that dangerous burnout state. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Next up, brushes off the throw. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Knockdown. Grabs him. Life lead opens up. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. No more drive gauge. Blocks the impact. A gutsy fireball gives them the round. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Yo, put that on.
Vay.
Burnout is triggered. Player 2 really suffered there in the corner for a while. How can they avoid being put there this round? Genius read! Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Full F smart play to stop the opponent. They're going for the super art.
Vay, yakaladı be. Halbuki süper çekmiştim.
Player 2 drives and back misses. Reads the throw and escape. Finds the target. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. What'll be the plan here? That's gonna leave him rattled. Flatline.
Berabere bu maçı almam lazım. Süperim var. Süperi de doğru kullanmam lazım.
Both fighters gotta go all in from this
Very
point.
good indeed.
Jump! There's the burnout! Good jump! Ooh, what a smart throw! That throw will do some good damage. Let's stone cold and break! You can't block those! A projectile to say, get off him! No!
Allah Allah.
What now? Connects with the throw! Fools him and
Şunu arkadaş.
both sides getting ready. What are they gonna do? There's a drive impact. Flatline.
Nasıl bir salak gibi oynadım ya. Nasıl bir salak gibi oynadım ya.
Hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Aynen, Geralt iyi dövdü. Çok temiz oynadı herif. Yani ben de onun temiz oynamasına salaklıkla eşlik ettim. Son bir maç daha yapacağım arkadaşlar. Son maç sonrası artık yatmam lazım yarın. Sabahın çok erken kalkmam gerekiyor. Son maçımızı bakalım kiminle yapacağız. Kim attık biz son? Ne gelmediler be? Ya Aleo dün akşam Aleo'yu biraz şeyde ağlattık. Adı neydi? Worms'ta. Önce onu bir atması lazım. Onu attıktan sonra girer. Yani bu hafta gireceğini düşünüyorum, öyle söyleyeyim. Arkadaş yine şeyle. Yok kardeşim, Mortal Kombat'ı almadım. Yani bu oyunu betasını oynadığım için aldım. Ya ne sıktın be. Yine salak gibi oynamaya başladım. Acayip salak gibi oynuyorum. Yani herif neredeyse perfect'e yenecek beni. Yani aduket atmasam perfect alacaktı adam. Samet'cim selam kardeşim, hoş geldin.
What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Out of drive gauge. Now is the time. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. What'll happen here? Come upstairs. Smart play to stop.
Çocuk hep aynı tip oynuyor ya. Hareket edince.
Hits him with his free throw. Turns out. Going in. Life lead is there, but still, and whips! They're wide open! Passes out the gate right there!
This is our destiny.
Wait, what? Are they actually dead?
Öldürmezse bakacağız. Öldürdü, hadi bakalım. Bir daha oynayacağız bununla.
Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with! Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. We're here in the first round. Which one of them will let their fists do the talking? The jump in catches them. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Good anti-air. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Player 2 has used up all of their drive range. Can they outlast it? Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Neither of them willing to back off now. And the punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Knockout and smart play to stop the opponent there. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Closing moments of KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Mortal Kombat oynarsam bir denersem bakacağım.
Who's going to start things off? Burnout activates. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Player 1 is working with a better gauge.
Ya sıkıyor bazen.
Player 2 has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use. The low heavy connected.
Bazen gerçekten sıkıcı hale geliyor.
The final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Hemen savunma, hemen.
Burnout activates. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. Player 2 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Oh my, the throat tag. Oh, the back and forth reads are unreal. The low. Both sides getting ready. Oh, the throw connects. Amazing. Both fighters are down to half life. And whip, they're wide open. They're in range. We gotta do better than that. Okay, turns out. Oh my, the throat tech. Presses for a reaction with a fireball. Noticeable life lead is a comeback. And yo, Rock, we're here. out. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Ugh, take a seat.
Yapma. Onu vurmam lazımdı. Çok kötü kaybettim.
Has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
Bu akşam ilginç şekilde Zangief gelmedi arkadaşlar. Genelde Zangief gelir. Hadi bir dövüş daha yapalım. Saat tam 1. 6'da kalkmam gerekiyor. 5 saat uyusam yeterli. Değil mi Göktürk'e? Aynen dev gibi olan. Şişman değil de şişman olan şey Honda. Dev gibi olan da Zangief. Buradan Arena İstanbul kaç saat sürüyormuş? Onu da bir görelim. Bir saat sürüyor. Ken geldi. Kapanışı Ken'le yapıyoruz arkadaşlar. Zangief gelmiyor bu akşam. Arkadaşımız da Finlandiyalı.
Their drive gauge was running low, but they use an overdrive art anyway just to show they're not gun shy. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buy some time by driving them into the corner.
Güzel.
And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Takes a trip. Throws them to negate the block. Pops them with a shorty.
Güzel.
Going in. Dashes up.
Güzel aldın ama ikinci maç alırım.
Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Flashes him. Throws him. What's next? Smart play to stop the opponent there. Players, they're going for the super art. The Dragon Last Flame giving them a side switch on top of the damage. Experiencing burnout.
Sıkıntı değil.
Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Scrapping it out up close. Throws him. Gets the throw and continues on the offensive. Player 1.
Güzeldi.
Is it gonna be over? The next touch may decide. Wow, reads the counterattack. Player
Yine aldı. Güzel. İkinci roundda bakalım ne yapacağız. 1-0 önde şu anda.
Stepping up for the rematch. Gets scooped from down low. Smart play to stop the opponent there. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Throws him. What's next? Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Checks him with a projectile. Goes in on the impact for nothing. Can't tech the throw. Going in. Nice counter. They need to cap experiencing burnout. A quick breather. Player 1, they get the in there. Player 2 Wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. With the impact, they were right to be on guard there.
Güzel.
Dashes forward. Burnout activates. Dashes up. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. They're backed up into the corner.
Çok kötü oynadım.
This is a huge opportunity to end the round quickly.
Bu el çok kötüyüm.
Good damage option there. A quick breather. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Yo, put that in there.
Çok kötüydüm bu el.
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Uses the fireball to try and get a reaction. Grab throws them. That throw will do some good damage. Both fighters are raring to go. What's next? Looking for a chance.
Allah Allah.
Both sides getting ready. Player 2 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Oh my, the throat tech. There's the burnout. Amazing. Both fighters rock super hard incoming. What were they thinking? A back throw for damage and vital positioning. Oh boy.
Bak orada benim tutmam gerekiyor ya.
Player 1
Ben tutuyorum, adam alıyor, nasıl satayım.
mirror match.
Neyse, adama tebrikler diyelim. Arkadaşlar bu geceyi burada bitiriyorum. İzlediğiniz için teşekkür ederim. Vallahi ben de anlamadım. Tuttum, tutmadı. Adam tuttu yani. Yani oradaki artık öncelik neyse. Kendinize dikkat edin arkadaşlar. Yarın akşam tekrar görüşmek üzere. Sağlıcakla kalın. Yeni gelen arkadaşlara da geldikleri için teşekkür ediyorum. Aynı zamanda da tanıştığımıza memnun oldum. Görüşmek üzere arkadaşlar.